welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
Saturday, BOLO, what's sold on eBay day? Take it away, Mr. Magazine.
Well, it's not football season, but it is sports card season.
It's always sports card season.
And luckily, I bought a lot of this stuff, and now I've been trying to make my money back. Yep, it's Justin Jefferson, Vikings, Optic Rookie Auto, numbered out of 75, and I took $364.99 out of it.
Now, I know nothing about anything. I've never heard of Justin Jefferson. He must be pretty good.
He is a starting receiver. Rookie. He was a rookie, yep.
Panini Optic is just a base brand kind of deal?
Yeah, no, Optic's a one step up. It's like a Chrome version or something. But don't look too far into it because there's probably 50 versions of this card between the base and the different colors and the prisms and refractors and all that jazz. But this is a rookie Optic Auto. Numbered out of numbered out of 75.
So that's not even that high up the food chain in cards.
Correct. So he's got different colors that are out of 75, different colors that are out of 50, different colors that are out of 25, 10, 7, 3, 1. So
I collect cards, and I'm very glad I stopped collecting in 1980 when there was Topps.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, moving on. All right, Sports Illustrated. This is a Kevin Garnett. It's not his rookie issue. I did send it out to get graded, 9.6, and I took a lower offer than the 422. I took a $300 offer. I didn't have it up too long. There was no comps. I didn't pay much for it other than the grading. It's not a 9.8, and it's not his first rookie piece. If it were, then it would be thousands of dollars. So for $300, I'm making like $250 on this thing because I didn't pay much for the issue. No mailing label, so move it out.
So if people have if they're looking to get things graded on the magazines, if they have no mailing label and they look really, really clean,
it will grade the same with a mailing label.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, okay. It's just the desire of the person buying it if they want a mailing label or not. But if they had a label in the same condition, it would still be a 9.6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Which is good. Yeah, definitely. Back to sports. It's baseball season, and Jason Dominguez, I don't think he's playing it for the Yankees, but people are still paying big money for his card. This is a Sapphire Beckett 9.5 Gem Mint, and it went for $364.99.
Wow.
Yep, cards are crazy, and again, this is I don't even think it's a numbered card, and it's $365.
Wow.
It's not signed. It's just a rare rookie. Yep. And Lamar Jackson, we all know him. Now, this is the downtown. It's a chase card out of, I think, Absolute, and it went for $364.99. Now, this is the one card that the buyer had at eBay certified.
Oh,
you remember
right.
that?
Yep. The first card you had certified.
So I got an email from eBay. The buyer wanted it certified. They sent it out to third-party verification, and it was authentic, and I got my $365. Is it me, or did I just sell 3 cards for $365? I think I did.
I have a question for you about that. Were your funds held on that?
I don't recall getting an email saying the funds are held.
Okay.
They may have been. I didn't pay any attention, but I did not get an email saying that. No.
Because it would make sense that they would be.
I would, yeah. And what can you do but it was only a couple days too, so maybe it's like a processing period where you don't even realize it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, next up. This is from the Geneva deal, I believe. We were doing some organizing. We found this box hiding out. 1989-90 O-Pee-Chee hockey. It is hockey season. This is a vending case. With a bunch of Joe Sakic rookies, and it had tearing on the side. But what I did was I just looked through. You can tell how the cards are untouched, the way they're like perfect, and it looks like a brick. Well, I looked through maybe 50 cards. I said, if there's a Joe Sakic, I'm stopping when I see a Joe Sakic, because if there's no Joe Sakics,
it's been searched, right?
So I went through about 50, 60 cards. I found a Joe Sakic. There was Gretzky's, Lemieux, Brett Hull's, So we said, unsearched. We found a Sakic. We know. I'm going to guarantee it's unsearched because if one's in there, there should be a lot more. So the buyer was a little weird and wasn't sure. He's like, I don't know about the condition. What if there's no Joe Sakics? I go, well, I know there's one. If there's really an issue, I'll back it. I don't think anyone touched it. You could tell by looking at it. He emailed me after he got it. He was happy. He's like 30-something Joe Sakics, 100 Gretzky's, 100. He made.
Oh, wow.
It was probably $1,000 case to him. But again, I didn't pay anywhere near the $335 mark.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I know Papergoy owns one of these. He probably got it for me. He probably upgraded his original one, too, for me. But, hey, that's a whole nother story. Pete Maravich, Hawks 70-71 rookie card. I think a customer came in, and I think I bought this for about $175 and sold for about $300.
Wow, that's pricey.
But in this card's probably VG condition.
Right.
Maybe X on the high side. 5 years ago, it's probably $75.
I was sitting with a $100 card in my head. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Things have definitely changed. But you know what doesn't change? Michael Jordan is still the king. Ebony Magazine, December 1993. Michael Jordan, Queen Latifah, and Dorothy Dandridge. So it's a jam-packed issue over there. $32 though.
Yeah, jam-packed with Queen Latifah. Yeah.
$32 though for a magazine from 1993. I mean, but as you always say, it's essentially 30 years old at this point.
It really is. Yeah.
Which a lot of times people don't really realize because 1993 seems like it was just yesterday.
Yeah.
But it's got the mailing label on it, which of course makes it a little less desirable as well.
Mm-hmm.
But very, very happy with that price on something or other like that.
For sure.
Next item we have over here, you'll come across this regularly out there. You'll pay nothing for it whatsoever, and you won't know what to do with it. Sell it. Religious paper lot of 65 items, pamphlets, prayers, Catholic, 1940s and 1980s. I got $34 out of it, and it's just literally stuff that was in the bottom of a box, all with a Catholic theme in it. Not even prayer cards necessarily, just stuff. Very, very happy. I mean, I priced it at 50 cents an item, just about. Got my price out of it. I did not pay 50 cents an item out of it. You can get these things for very, very cheap when you go to sales. They just want them gone. Something or other like this, they'll charge you $5 at most for something or other like this. So if you're out there at the sales, you see the religious cards, know that they do sell. Grit always sells. Lots of people made lots of money selling grit. I brought this up because one of the haul videos I showed where I got this from. I got it in a day where I got the 3 haul videos in one day, I believe. This was one of the items in it. Ended up selling for the $34. I got it because of the JFK assassination. The person actually bought it because of the Ernie Davis inside. They're a big Ernie Davis fan. Well, my thought was, and I didn't even know Ernie Davis was in it, I saw the JFK, and I said, there are people out there that collect JFK items. How many of them have the grit? Everybody's got the torches passed. Everybody has the common, the Look magazines, the Life magazines. I said, this is oddball.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I sold it because of Ernie Davis.
Well, I never even knew that Carson Palmer's middle name was Arnold.
There you go. I like it. Nice. Like the way that ends up showing up there, yeah?
Yeah. Big fan.
Next item we have up over here. This gentleman, who has been in the news a lot lately?
Mr. Magazine, I think, but no.
Elon Musk, exactly.
Yeah. And Elon Musk, yeah.
The guy you're just trailing in richest man in the world.
Yeah.
Rolling Stone, November 30th, 2017. Elon Musk, Post Malone, and David Bowie.
I don't think I've ever had this issue. Doesn't look familiar.
I think I ended up taking $17 on it. I was happy to see it go. One thing that I didn't realize is how paltry Rolling Stone magazine ended up being. That's just not a thick magazine at all anymore. That that might have been 64 pages or something or other like that. It wasn't even the oversized anymore. I mean, it originally started out as paper, the oversized paper ones. And if you find those, some of those can be really, really good. But again, I'm happy to get $17 out of something like this, but it sold right when he was right in the middle of the news. So somebody was doing a search on Elon Musk, found it, and ended up listing it. And the last thing we have over here, are you familiar with Sega video games?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
You can tell me Nights Into, do you know what the last word is?
Nope.
Nights into Dreams.
Okay. Whoa, yowzer.
Number 5,
Holy
Sega Archie
crow.
Comics original cover art. Patrick Spaziante.
I'm impressed.
I took an offer of $660 on it.
I'm still impressed.
But it's kind of neat because it has the cover and then it had all kinds of overlays in it. So they did it with a lot of different overlays.
Is this a Heritage special?
I did indeed get it from Heritage. I forget what I paid for it, $150, something or other like that.
Nice.
But my thought was it was a video game thing. It would have value. And I got a lot of people looking at it, nobody really making me any offers on it. And then all of a sudden I sent offer to buyer, I believe, and then the person bought the offer to buyer.
Nice.
So I was happy to see it go because that's a nice little bump to my my weekly payout there. But video game things are definitely hot. I know you've sold a number of video game comic books before.
Yeah.
You'll see them out there. What were they? Nintendo, I believe. They did a lot of those Super Mario and
like
things
everything
like
else.
that.
They're in their 30-year range now, so like us, they're getting old as well.
Yeah, people had them when they were kids, or people were collecting them, and they weren't really overly. collected back in the day,
Right.
because 30 years ago, who was into Super Mario? Kids.
Yeah.
What condition are they going to keep their comic books in? Not real good.
Yeah.
And, I was collecting comics 30 years ago. I missed the whole Super Mario thing, so I tried to keep my comics in nice shape, but I wouldn't have bought those. I would have
No.
gone, those are for kids. Well,
Sure.
what do I want those for?
Yep.
Another title to definitely look for, especially the early issues, is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
That Archie Comics put that out as well, and those are always good comics. And so if you can find a bunch of those at a sale, definitely do pick them up. They do sell.
Right.
So hopefully that helps you a little bit over there. I got a Holy Crow out of Mr. Magazine, which is what we're always shooting for. Hit the like button if you can, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.